Hey everyone, in this turn, I'd like to show you how to bring all the models from the media library and then bring in something, for example, the tree, and resize it to put somewhere you'd like to. And if you don't want something, how to throw it and delete it. And with these skills to resize the models, place the models, and throw the models, you'll be able to set up the scene you'd like to have in this virtual world. First, let's bring the virtual world or the exercise world we are going to create together. Look at your left hand, which is your tool's hand, and there is a bottom, there is a book there, and use the other hand, your right hand, to point at this to activate this. There is a sketchbook. If you pull the trigger button, you'll select it, and then you will load all the exercise files have there. If you are doing the first session, then we can load the session 1 exercise. If you are doing the second one, pull the trigger for the session 2 exercise. Let's try session 1 exercise and load sketch. Here you go. That's the world we are going to use. Let me show you how to bring the media library with all the models. Look at your left hand, which is your tool's hand, and then push the thumbsticks, left thumbsticks, and point the other hand, the drawing hand, or your right hand at these panels. You can see the brushes panel, and then push the thumbstick, left thumbstick again, colors panel, and then push again. You'll see able to see all these tools. And at the bottom part, you can see there is a local media library here. So that's a book icon too. Not this book, that's a sketchbook. Now pull the right trigger button, and then this panel will pop up. It's the media library. And now we can see the models from here. If you see this download icon, just click it to load the model. And you can also use the trigger to browse the other models for the next page. And if you see this again, pull the trigger to load it. Once we have the models bring from the media library, we can bring them into the virtual world. First, let me show you how to move the panel. Again, with the grip button. Use your right hand to overlap with it. It will be activated. Once it's activated, press the grip button. Now the panel will go along with your hand or with your controller. And then you can put it here and then release the grip button. It will stay there. Now, if you want to choose a model, you can click the arrow to turn pages to see all the models you have. For example, I like to have this tree. Point at the tree, pull the trigger, and then you have this tree. To move the tree, it's the same as move the panel. Just overlap your controller with the tree, will activate it. And then at the same time, press the grip button, and the tree will go along with your hand. Now, once you have this tree go along with your hand with the grip button pressed, you can press the other grip button. Same as you can zoom yourself, you can zoom the tree, okay? Make it bigger or smaller. And once you have the size you like to, you can put it there. For example, I like the tent. Point at the tent with the right hand, and then pull the trigger. Overlap with it, press the grip button, Then once you have this go along with you, press the other grip button, then you can resize it, okay? For example, I like to have this size. Now, if I want to move the tree, put your controller overlap with the tree, it will be activated, and then press the grip button once it's been activated. It will go along with your hand. Now you can resize it again, okay? You can resize it again, or even delete it. To delete the tree, it's quite interesting. You can throw it, release the grip button, okay? Throw it, now it's gone. You just delete a tree. I'll bring the tree in again. Grip button, hold this. The other grip button, resize it, and then put it somewhere you'd like to. Okay? Now I'd like to show you a common issue. If you want to move something, for example, the tree, but you see a blue line here, it means you haven't actually activated the tree first. To move something, it's 2 steps. First, activate it by put your controller, your hand inside this. Now you can press the grip button to move it. And now I'd like to show you how you can save your sketch. You don't want to lose your work, right? To save your sketch, there is, again, a book icon. If you point at this, you will see a disk icon here. It's called Save Sketch, and you can pull the trigger and then click Save to save your sketch.